Hi, my name is David. I'm in Tainan, and this is Taiwan in English. In today's exciting episode, we'll be talking about using AI as a tool to help make scripts for English contests. Readers' theaters, or RTs, are a wonderful tool to learn English. They boost fluency, pronunciation, confidence, and comprehension in a fun and engaging way. But sometimes finding the right script can be time-consuming, and that's where AI comes in. To get started, you need to use effective keywords when prompting the AI. Think about the key elements you want in your script. We'll start with what or who is your target audience. For our purpose, the audience and the performers are the same. Keywords and abbreviations like JRHS ESL, Junior High ESL, ESL students grade 7, English learners middle school, and other things that indicate some level of junior high English and some level of foreign language. I displayed these keywords with correct capitalization, and I recommend that you use it with the AI. But according to the AIs that I checked with, they are not case sensitive as long as they understand what you mean. And if they don't, they'll ask. You might want to try replacing ESL, English as a second language, with EFL, English as a foreign language. I prefer the ESL results, but it's up to you. I have another video in the works that will help you understand the difference and help you make a choice about which is best for you. Another keyword that you'll want to add is what genre or theme do you want? Do you want the story to be funny, comic, silly, some kind of mystery, an adventure, about friendship, a cultural story, or maybe even a folktale adaptation? You'll also want to note how many characters and narrators that you want. You may want to add something like 4 or 5 characters with 3 roles, a script with 7 speaking parts. This was something that seemed to cause AI some issues when I was writing this script. I would tell it how many characters I wanted, but then it would add a narrator, making one more part than I asked for. I would suggest being as specific as possible with this point by not including the narrators in your cast counts, and then specifying how many you want later. Something like with a narrator, with 1 narrator, with 3 narrators. You might want to add a keyword about a focus. Do you want to focus on dialogue or on conversation? I know they're similar, but according to AI, focusing on dialogue is more of a back and forth between speakers, and conversation is more about a nuance and the flow of the conversation. The prompts for these are focus mostly on dialogue or focus on conversation. You'll also need to add a keyword that talks about the length of time you're looking for. A short script, 5 to 7 minutes, or maybe a script around 10 minutes long. Are there any special features that you need? 2 that I think are 100% essential for readers' theaters are include group lines and with relatively equal lines for all characters. Other things like simple vocabulary and focus on clear pronunciation are also very good ideas. You might want to add no music or stage direction, since neither of these can generally be used in contests. But on the other hand, you might not, since it might give you some ideas about how to act during the performance. If you don't have any idea on a more specific topic, you might want to try culturally relevant to an area or group. Taiwan, Amis. Okay, let's put these keywords together into some example prompts that you can use. Simple. Write a short, funny reader's theater script for junior high school ESL with 4 characters. More specific. Generate a comic reader's theater script for junior high school ESL students with 1 narrator and 6 characters. Ensure relatively equal lines and include several group lines. The story should be about a silly misunderstanding at a market. Culturally relevant. Create a Reader's Theater adaptation of a Taiwanese folktale for ESL grade 8 students with 5 speaking roles and a focus on clear dialogue. Include a narrator to explain cultural context. For this one, I should note that this resulted in 6 characters with 1 attempt, 5 plus a narrator, and 5 on another 4 and a narrator. Try to remember that the more specific you are, the better the AI can tailor the script to your needs. Don't be afraid to experiment with different combinations of keywords and prompts. Let's take a look at a shortish script for a Reader's Theater. This is the prompt that I used to generate this script. Please write a junior high school ESL RT script. Include 2 characters, 1 boy and 1 girl, with 1 narrator. Use simple vocabulary and focus on conversation. Ensure relatively equal lines and include several group lines. It should be a funny misunderstanding about who has to take out the classroom trash. The story. The trash trouble. Characters: Leo, a boy; Mia, a girl; narrator, the person telling the story. Scene: a classroom after school. Some papers are on the desk, a small trash can is overflowing. It is the end of the school day. Leo and Mia are the last students in the classroom. Leo looking at the trash can.
Oh no, the trash is full.
Mia looks up from her book.
Really? Again?
Yes, who has to take it out today?
I think it's your turn, Leo.
No way. I took it out yesterday. It's your turn, Mia.
No, I remember. You said, I will do it tomorrow. Yesterday was tomorrow for you.
What? No, yesterday was yesterday. Today is tomorrow.
Mia smiling a little.
Think, Leo, think. Yesterday, you said you would take out the trash the next day. The next day after yesterday is today.
Leo looks confused.
But today is my free day. No trash duty.
Mia pointing to a pretend calendar.
Look, Monday, Leo. Tuesday, Mia. Wednesday, Leo. Thursday, Mia. Today is Tuesday.
Leo looks around at the empty room.
But there is no chart.
My brain is the chart, and my brain says, Mia, no trash. Leo, yes, trash.
That's not fair. Your brain is cheating.
My brain is very good at remembering trash duty.
Leo and Mia look at the overflowing trash can. It smells a little bit funny. Leo and Mia together look at the trash.
It smells. Okay. Let's think again. Did we make a promise?
Maybe. I remember someone saying something about trash.
I remember someone not saying something about trash.
Mia pretends to think very hard.
Aha. I remember now. You said, I will not take out the trash ever again.
I never said that.
You did. I heard you. It was very dramatic.
Dramatic? I was probably talking about homework.
Homework doesn't smell like old banana peels.
That's true. Good point. But still, it's not my turn.
Yes, it is. The trash monster is waiting for you, Leo. Groar.
Leo pretends to be very scared.
Oh no, the trash monster.
Ha ha! You have to save us, Leo. Only you can defeat the smelly monster.
Okay. But next time we make a real chart.
Deal. Now, go be a trash hero.
Leo picks up the heavy trash can. It was very full.
This is so heavy.
Leo carries the trash can out of the classroom. Mia waves goodbye.
Bye-bye, trash. Bye-bye, Leo.
See you tomorrow, and you're on trash duty.
Mia smiles to herself.
Maybe. Maybe not.
This is pretty short and there aren't that many group lines, so I had to ask the AI to add them after the original. I also wish the narrator had some more lines. In the story, I would add several of the stage directions to the narrator. For example, instead of Mia pretending to think hard, I remember now, I would have Mia pretends to think hard, Mia, I remember now, you said. Remember to practice your delivery, intonation, and eye contact. The AI provides a great starting point, but you still have to be the one to present it. And that's it for today. Before you go, if you liked the video or you learned something, please hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss anything. And as always, if you have any questions or just want to say hi, leave a comment or you can find me on social media. There are links in the description. And I will see you in the next exciting episode of Taiwan in English. Bye.